This morning on Bobbie's Style Buzz, do-it-yourself fashions. If you want to take your wardrobe from dull to dazzling without spending a lot of dough, today's fashion-forward style contributor Bobbie Thomas has a few tricks up her sleeve. Good morning, Bobbie.
Good morning.
Let's first talk about where you get your inspiration from with these DIY fashions.
Well, obviously from the runway. Some of my favorite designers, BCBG, Nanette Lepore, Cynthia Steffi, these ladies make fashions that are feminine and have all those details that really, draw you in at the store. It's almost like being in a candy shop when you see the embellishment. This is Johanna Barashi. And when you see these designs in the stores, sometimes you think expensive, that it looks like it's really tough to do.
Usually they are expensive, right?
Yes, but what is good about them is that they're inspirations for you to do small things to your own basics and really make them look fashion forward, transform them.
Sounds great, but if you're not creative, you don't have a lot of money, can you still pull it off?
Well, you've heard of semi-homemade food. This is semi-handmade. What I call is not so much do it yourself, do it your way. And I'm going to show you how easy it is, and we're going to start with easy embellishments. Okay. Because that's really one of the trends right now is you're seeing encrusted, embellished everything. You can take something as simple as just a t-shirt, and with an applique that's $5 from the trimming store, $5. You could double stick this. You could base stitch it if you want to get just a little bit more crafty. You could take a necklace like this and use this to just safety pin the necklace on the inside.
Versus just wearing the necklace, you actually attach it to the t-shirt.
And that's what feels really fashion forward right now is instead of hanging around your neck, having it sit, make a sort of statement neckline. That's really coming down the runway and causing a lot of what you see in the store to look overly embellished. Too. You can extend this idea to your accessories. A lot of, the handbags you see with the extra studs and bling, just take a necklace like this and attach it along the inside. And the same thing with another top, again, like you said, instead of hanging around your neck, just play with different pieces. And most fabrics you could use a safety pin, other ones just base stitch, and all that really means is taking a simple thread and tying a knot.
And we have a mannequin with a before look, we should mention, which is just a plain shirt, magenta shirt, and then Janina showing the after look.
Exactly.
And you actually attached these?
Just attached 3 necklaces. And I found this blouse at, TJ Maxx, Loehmann's, department stores like Filene's Basement. Great to get basics and then add the embellishments. But this is just a couple extra dollars. She took her necklaces right out of, her jewelry box and added this to have a holiday look. It's fantastic, and you can take it off and keep your basic blouse.
I love it. That looks great. All right, the next one you say is rich ruffles. That's a big trend this season.
Ruffles are everywhere, if you haven't noticed. They are literally, it was almost hard to find a plain blouse. But what I really liked about the idea is you see all these interesting blazers and jackets can cost a lot, but you can take your basic blazer, your suit blazer for work, and buy something like this pleated trim ruffle. And all we did was we base stitched along the side. And another great trick with ruffles is that if your sleeves ever get too short, you can add a little bit of length and cheat the silhouette.
How much expertise does it take to base stitch? I mean, you're just looping it, right?
You could loop this, but I will say that at the end of the day, you could go to your local dry cleaner and probably for $5, $5 to $10, they'll do that for you.
Could you remove it then later and still keep the blazer intact?
Exactly. You could even just, snip that off that night. And we also have an example of something I did to a skirt. You'll see the skirt on the mannequin is a longer length skirt that we hemmed, and instead of throwing the extra fabric out of this skirt, we kept the extra fabric, and you'll see on Barbara, we added a ruffle at the waistline, and this is a flattering detail that can really...
But that seems like you'd need to go and get someone else to do that, because I don't think the novice could pull that off with those pleats.
You could take a simple sewing machine with 1 stitch, and again, at the dry cleaner, when between the hemming and adding this ruffle, which was very easy to do, it was a total of $12.
$12?
$12, and it was just about not discarding the extra fabric.
Wow.
And it really, again, you can remove that and keep the skirt intact, which is what I like.
That's fantastic.
So last but not least, lace. You've seen laces everywhere too. I'm actually wearing a little bit of lace on me today.
And that's not attached to your skirt. You just added that.
Exactly. This looks like it would be part of the outfit, but
it looks like maybe it's a shirt that's a long shirt or something.
It's not. All it is a piece of lace that you can see anyone can purchase from the fabric store. It's hooked on my microphone here.
Did you just tie a knot back there?
Yes, you just tie a knot, and you'll see... Oops, it's stuck on my mic.
Oh, here, let me
You'll tie a knot and you'll see that it's just a strip of lace.
Oh, that's great.
And what's great about this is every woman should have something like this around the house. You can use this as a scarf. You can put it around and almost change the lapel of this jacket, as you can see on camera. But it's really easy to do. And with this piece of lace, I'm going to show you on my model, Lauren, how easy it is to come over here. Come on over.
Plain black dress.
A plain black dress. This is her favorite black dress. So with just 2 safety pins in this piece of lace, I'm literally going to safety pin in seconds an entirely new look that will look like all the celebrity looks you see on the red carpet.
And this isn't even like hemmed or anything. This is just a piece of lace that you get at the fabric store.
A piece of lace that you get straight from the fabric store. You don't have to cut it, sew it, anything. And like I said, I'm using 2 black safety pins just to prove how simple this can be, because some people might think base stitching is tough, but all we're going to do is tuck this and Lauren's going to belt it.
I'm so impressed. That looks like an entirely different dress.
And you're going to see that she has a holiday look or a new outfit. And this panel is actually a very flattering idea to keep an elongated
you don't have to
silhouette.
Suck your stomach in all night. Bobbie
so
Thomas.
There you go.
Thank you so much. This is great. And don't forget to check out Bobbie's column, The Buzz, in Touch Weekly. Still to come, Saturday Night Live's look at Decision 2008. But first,